us a little bit about what's happening north.
So we work with almost 200 community organizations, non-for-profits that we support with finding volunteers for them, connecting volunteers to meaningful opportunities. And the volunteer work we have here is a lot of environmental work, a lot of social work, social
Mm.
support,
Oh, wow.
churches, marae. We have loads of arts and youth organizations that people can support, fire and emergency, in general, emergency services, of course.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
and
people are
loads of
spoiled for
other
choice.
opportunities.
Yeah,
Sorry?
so people are spoiled for choice then, really, aren't they?
They are, yeah. We have about, I think, 300 volunteer roles just on our website, and that's
Wow.
across Northland, but yeah.
So tell me then about somebody who gets in touch with you, because as you mentioned, there's a lot of different opportunities here. But if somebody's reached out to you in the past, do they start with a need or an interest, or do you maybe help them find that thing that's going to be a meaningful way of contributing in their life?
Yeah, so often it's newcomers or job seekers, young people, people who've just retired, parents looking after their children at home and they have a bit of free time, or, people who have two jobs and still want to give back. And what we start with usually is what do they want to do? What do they want to learn? Where do they want to contribute? Because volunteering is all about finding your passion and
Mm,
helping, making the community better with something you think will really impact.
yeah.
Um, yeah, so we're trying to figure out what that is for the individual person and then, yeah,
Yeah.
connect them.
So what stories do you hear back from people then who get involved with these sorts of programs?
So one story that I'm particularly excited about is our Habitat for Humanity
Oh,
team,
wow.
because they're doing amazing work. They've got a huge restore shop, an op shop, almost fully, run by volunteers. And they've got someone who comes in, Ray, every Monday for, I think, the last 20 years
Wow.
and just fixes up appliances that get donated. And they also have Neville, who's an amazing woodworker who just came up. Well, just actually for the last few years, he came up with this idea to repurpose pellets, and he makes the most amazing things out of it. So old wood, and he turns it into something really beautiful to sell and fundraise for Habitat for Humanity. Yeah, so that's one of the amazing organizations we have here. We've got hospice, of course, with some really, really motivated volunteers who kind of came in without knowing where to go next. And then Tearani was one of the volunteers there, and she's just like took off, became team leader of the
Wow.
volunteers there, and now really has, I think, found her passion in
That's
that.
great. That's great.
So
Well, we love to hear
amazing.
that. So, when somebody does get involved in, is this the kind of thing where they also need to be able to commit a certain amount of time? Is it like an hour or 5 hours or 3 days a week, or how does this work?
So this is part of the chat when they come in. You can volunteer with as little as 1 hour yearly even, but
Wow,
we have a
cool.
lot of environmental organizations, cleanup organizations that you can help with, once a month, 2 hours. You just rock up, you take a bucket, you help clean the environment, and then have a nice chat and some food together. So that's, as little time as you can possibly spend. And then, of course, other people put 20 hours per week
Whoa.
into their
Mm,
volunteer roles.
how cool.
I
And
love that though. It's like it seems like there's something for everyone. If you've
yeah,
got a little bit to give back or a lot to give back, there's a place for everyone.
Yeah. I think Northland and Te Tai Tokerau really works on community connections.
mm,
Money often takes second place when it comes to, supporting your community, and people just get into business and just help out wherever they
Nice.
can and where they see a need. There's a lot of motivation to support the community here and
Yeah.
create, a better community.
And I think at a time when people are a bit concerned about how much finance they might have available, to remember that you've also got time that you can give as an alternative and still make a massive difference. This is great. So, Verena, if somebody has been listening to us today, they're in the kind of Northland area and they're just keen to know how they can get involved, what's the best way for them to reach out to you?
They can check out our website, volunteeringnorthland.nz, but also across the country, there are 17 volunteer centers. So we're one of 17 across the Motu. And we all have our own website. Probably the best is go to volunteeringnz.org.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
right.
Nice.
Because that leads people to the different websites, or call us, write us an email, or come to our volunteer fair next weekend, Saturday, at our Fungi Central Library, where we have a whole bunch of organizations and people can just chat and find
I
out if
love
that's
that.
the right volunteer role for them.
Okay, so this is at the Whangarei Central Library on this weekend or next?
Next weekend, 20th.
Thank you so much for watching that with us. If you want to watch the next video just like it, this is the one for you.
We're so grateful to have your company on this channel, and there are so many more incredible stories. So make sure you like and subscribe right here.